For those of you who don't know Mr. Jason Lam, of course, he graduated with a bachelor's degree in business management from RMIT, Australia. Jason's main forte is in strategic planning, relationship management, business development, financing, and investments. Jason brings with him an assortment of experience from various industries. He was an ex-banker with local and foreign banks for 7 years, a consultant at a leading property search engine, and also he spent some years at a legal firm. So equipped with all these years of strategic experience, he founded Principal Strategic Private Limited, a management consultancy headquartered in Singapore. He is a strong proponent of ethical business practices, with a key emphasis on due diligence and KYC. As a chief strategist at Principal Strategic, Jason is currently working on a number of blockchain projects with his team. He's a strategic advisor for a few blockchain projects as well. So without further delay, may we have Mr. Jason Lam.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Jason, and welcome to our inaugural Principal Strategic 2018 event. Okay, I'm the founder of Principal Strategic, as said earlier. All right. So I'd like to thank our event partner Tokenize Exchange, okay, for their support and collaboration to make this evening possible. I also like to thank Best Buy World for their generous sponsorship of some of the leaders in this event. And a big thank you to everyone here for being here and spending time with us this evening. Right? Okay, so the agenda this evening is to understand what is the concept behind the blockchain hype, and to have a first look at how blockchain technology powers real-life projects. Okay? Then a little background on Principal Strategic. We are a strategic advisory firm focused on blockchain and cryptocurrency segment. Okay, then I started a company in April this year. And I'm very fortunate to have two very capable friends supporting me in this endeavor. Okay, the first friend is Siah, the CEO of Tokenize Exchange, and he works very closely with me with blockchain strategies and what's going to happen, the next thing in the blockchain, right? Then Tokenize Exchange today will be cementing their partnerships with MOU signings with key blockchain players like TADA, Crowd Venture, Thrive, Venture Capital Network, Nancy, and of course my own Principal Strategic. So the second friend is Mr. Takaki Ichihashi, the hardworking senpai who taught me the term Sampoyoshi. I think Japanese, they would know what is Sampoyoshi. Okay, it loosely translates into tri-party benefits. Yeah, so okay, this means that we must be fair and equal to ensure all parties in the partnership benefits from this. So with that said, we have come a long way in this few short months, taking on blockchain projects and making a lot of new friends and business partners along the way. My team and I have this evening specially curated 3 promising projects and invited them here to give an introduction of what their projects entails. Okay. The first project is World Trip Singapore. They offer an experiential tourism platform nestled on the blockchain. So with the WTXT token as the main circulating token on their platform. Okay, next up is Good Luck Tree. Good Luck Tree Singapore is a blockchain game production company. They bring with them their flagship game, Krypton, which features adorable little 3D pigs. Yeah, I'm a little paid myself also. Yeah, okay. So finally we have the Medical M+ Blockchain Project Foundation, okay, a blockchain company focusing on medical uses of the said technology. So later they will articulate to you how their project saves lives. Okay, so do drop by the booth and have a look at the projects. Their booths are all at the back. Okay, and you will definitely be pleasantly surprised. Okay, so with that, let me hand over the mic to Siah, CEO of Tokenize Exchange, and thank you all once again, and I hope you enjoy this evening. Thank you.
So before Siah joins us on stage, just a very brief background on his past track record and what he's doing now. Chi Yu actually is the founder of Tokenize Exchange. Tokenize is the brainchild of Chi Yu, and in its vision to create a central community of decentralization, returning the ecosphere to its intimate and engaging roots. Chi Yu leads the company and the tech team in developing a robust, secure, and user-friendly platform. He has 4 years' experience in trading and managing investment portfolios across forex, equities, and digital currencies. As a tech enthusiast, Chi Yu has seen the rise of cryptocurrencies since the conception of Bitcoin. So he has since merged his passion with his profession, and he has combined the best of both worlds. So now may we have Chi Yu on stage.
Hi everyone. Very good evening to all the audience. Very honored that we have all the MOU, our Tokenize Exchange MOU partners with us today, and all our friends in the blockchain were also present today. And I'm very honored and would like to show my appreciation to you all. And today I also would like to give these dedications and thanks to Principal Strategy. And they helped us a lot in organizing this event, and we are very honored to be a partner and sponsor for this event. And I would like to share with you all, like, I'm very proud with my company and my team. When I started, it's just 2 of us, and now we grow 20 of us around the whole world. We have company in Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, and also Thailand right now, and we will continue to incorporate more companies in different Southeast Asia. And I think we are the only few exchanges, despite these crypto winters, we are still standing here and tell you guys, come on, crypto is here to stay. And we are continuing to do our community job every month. This is going to be our last event of this year, so we do it big grand. And we are also the few exchange here that still have bank support. You can use Sing dollars to trade with us. And if you think that this is a good time for you to entry, we welcome you to join us. Before I end my presentations, I would like to actually show you our 3 minutes video.
Tokenize Exchange is Southeast Asia's leading fiat to crypto gateway. Tokenize aspires to build the next generation digital currency exchange that supports established and emerging digital currencies. We offers an innovative suite of trading tools while balancing ease of use and provides an easy access to cryptocurrencies. Besides providing fiat to crypto gateway, we also offer token store with more than 60 offerings and initial exchange offering platform. You can exchange your ideas and knowledge here too. TKX is Tokenize emblem which get listed in October 2018. The early investors earned more than 78%. There is a tokenomics behind TKX. There are 3 main areas of TKX tokenomics. Discounted trading fees for TKX holders, listing and eligibility on the AO platform paid for in TKX tokens and mining. Now, you can use TKX to pay for the trading fee and enjoy up to 50% discount. Upgrade your membership to enjoy further benefits. You can upgrade to Platinum membership to enjoy Tokenize exclusive priority services. We offer a diverse set of solutions to fully customize your needs and to meet your financial goals. There is a wide range of options including loan facility backed by crypto assets. You can make better informed decisions with an in-depth understanding of markets, brought to you by our in-house analysts. We have a 24/7 dedicated relationship management team who can provide you the assistance to help you to achieve your goals and objectives. Get indulged with a wide array of exclusive lifestyle privileges from our luxury merchants. This includes complimentary annual business class flight tickets and 5 stars hotel accommodation. In 2019, there will be 2 additional fiat tradings. They are Thai and Vietnam Dong. We will list more than 50 tokens on our platform too. Besides, Tokenize's first mobile application will go live in April. It's been forecasted that Tokenize's revenue will be increased by 5 times as compared to last year. What are you waiting for? Join Tokenize Exchange now. Easy, safe and secure. The the Southeast Asia's leading fiat to crypto gateway.
So before I end my presentations, we also would like to share good news that we acquire 30% of one of the company called Crowd Ventures, who are very dedicated in the patent industry. And I will let the expert share more later. So I would like to actually welcome Mr. Cheong from Crowd Ventures.
Just before Mr. Chong comes on stage, again a very brief introduction. Mr. Siah Chong has 32 years of experience in technology translation, product creation processes, product costing, financial control, and the running of manufacturing, design houses, and technology startups from A-Star. His company was one of the recipients of the President's Design Award in 2009 for a medical device co-designed with Philips Design Singapore. He is passionate to share his knowledge and translate more IPs developed in Singapore into successful products for the global market. So, Mr. Chong, please.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for, I think first I'd like to thank definitely Principal Strategy, as well as Token Exchange to give us the opportunity to speak here, to share what are the exciting things that we are doing in Crowd Ventures. The MC have introduced basically as one, I'm just one of the founders. Actually, there are 4 of us in Crowd Ventures, which are all very experienced and exciting background overall. So, just to share the vision of Crowd Ventures is primarily 3 areas. Number 1, we see that in the perfect information, perfect market, for business to thrive, to be able to do well, actually it's extremely challenging. The only solution is probably innovation, right? Only innovation, then you can have a respectable margin for your business. Second, big organization is extremely difficult to do innovation, primarily because of the size, because of what is being established. And third, startup and small organization is good to do innovation. However, in order to reduce the risk, they need to look for complementary partners, right? So these are the 3 key reasons why we come up with Crowd Ventures, a collaboration platform that allows people with innovation to find a partner, to find investor, ultimately to find a buyer for the business. So what you see here is a demonstration of Crowd Ventures, how we form up a collaboration platform which has 4 key parts of the user. Number 1, people with ideas. Number 2, people who are able to help them to execute them for the proof of concept, proof of value. Third one is people who are interested in investing in the project. Ultimately, the buyer who will actually allow everybody to exceed to make the whole business sustainable. So this is the basis for Crowd Venture. So this collaboration platform has 3 very, very important factors to make it successful. Number 1, trust. Just like Airbnb, right? Today, a stranger can go to a strange place to stay is primarily because he's able to find a way to build the trust. So trust is very important. Second, engagement. There's a lot of online platforms today, but a lot of them are quite relevant, primarily because there's no way for them to get that engagement. So Crowd Ventures, we have a way to get it engaged. Third, that is the ultimate aim, is to collaborate so that you are able to complement the individual, which is resources type. So come back to where our strategic intent and also working together with Token Exchange is where the IP blockchain come in. Actually, this is the IP blockchain that Crowd Venture is holding the patent now. That this is a way to build the trust. Primarily, the IP blockchain allow the inventor, allow the people with the ownership of the IP knowledge to be able to blockchain that document and to prove beyond doubt that they are the originator for such ideas and documents. So, for the patent portion that prove beyond doubt, actually this is the basis for the patent system for hundreds of years that drive the innovation. So this IP blockchain from CloudVenture potentially are able to complement very well the patent system worldwide. So collaboration between domain and also the token, so-called the strategic partnership with token exchange will be able to help us to build the trust, the engagement, and the collaboration. Can I have the next? Yeah, basically this is a web-based tool for alternative IP registration. It's free, it's secure, and it's a one-way public ledger. Next. So it allowed all these use cases to be used. Next. And this is how simple it is for the user experience. You just go to the website and you're able to register. It will allow you to give a hash code and allow you to do the validation and verification later. Right? And these are the patent landscape that we have, what is already being granted, and what is the pending area, and what is to be filed. Next. And this is how our strategic partnership with token exchange to further allow the innovation, to further allow the collaboration, engagement in the crypto world with token exchange. Right? So all these use cases that we specified here are the opportunities that we're looking at, and then we really look forward to a lot more innovation, a lot more possibility for the investment opportunity together with token exchange and using IP blockchain as one of the key drivers. Thank you very much.
Once the tables are set, may I invite Chi and Mr. Chong to join us on stage and sign the MOU. Chi would be a very busy person because there are many MOUs to be signed tonight. Thank you both. Next, may I invite Mr. K, CEO of MVL. MVL means Mass Vehicle Ledger. It offers a mobility blockchain protocol to mobility platforms and services in Asia. K Wu is the founder. He obtained his master's degree on statistics from Columbia University and his electrical engineering degree from the Seoul National University. So the MVL team incorporate blockchain into the mobility platforms, and it's the very first blockchain-based service that will be introduced in a zero commission and on-demand service in Singapore and Vietnam. Through its services, MVL believes that it can deliver increased value to drivers and society. So, Mr. K. Wu.
Hi everyone, very nice to meet you. Today I'm here to support my friend Chi, and it's my honor to introduce what we're doing on the our Rainbow protocol. So TADA service is our one of the examples that we try to prove that our protocol is working with our existing use case service. So,
We believe that the value of car data is greater than the car itself. Envil is an integrated mobility ecosystem. Empowered by the blockchain technology, everyone is enabled to own the value of car data, make transparent transactions, and utilize such data in all car-related service fields. An Enveler is a member of the Envil ecosystem who is both a producer of the trustworthy data from vehicles and a provider of quality service. A car owner who values safety over time. A driver who serves passengers with kindness. A technician who ensures vehicle maintenance in honesty. And a dealer who oversees trades in terms of rationality. Envelers gain fair incentives by serving their roles diligently and become prosperous along with the growth of the ecosystem. Ultimately, Envil moves beyond the
Because history of the cars like maintained and recorded on top of the block, and whoever participated all those recording and data contribution, they get incentive. That's the main protocol that we have built. So you see on the top right side, there's a participant. They're contributing their data and their information together within this Envil protocol. By doing so, they get incentive points. These incentive points can be exchangeable to Envil token as an incentive, and that Envil token can be usable within the whole ecosystem. So one of our services that we introduced here in Singapore and planning to introduce in Cambodia and Vietnam, this service can also accept the Envil as a payment, so when customers use the right service. So TADA is one of the example that we try to prove ourselves that there is a certain use case that we can actually use it on top of the whole Envil blockchain protocol, rather than just saying that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but we try to deliver the real product that we can prove that concept is really working. So we start, next slide. So TADA is like zero commission ride-hailing platform that we introduced here in Singapore, and what we try to do with this, we try to deliver two simple messages for the drivers and customers. First message was zero commission, and this is the very strong message that we try to disrupt the current existing traditional ride-hailing business model. Even these days, this week, there are another player from Indonesia. It launched their service, but they're still maintaining their traditional commission-based business model and also still spending tons of money for the incentives to attract more customers. And guess what? Like you should think about the case that when there was two other giants like 1 year ago or a couple of years ago, they spend lots of money to boost the usage of the service, but after one player has left this market and how badly they've been treated, the drivers and customers, you should think about that case. And throughout the whole protocol, so what we try to deliver is like TADA is just one of the core example that we try to build on top of our Envil protocol. There is other services like taxi service and also rent service. All these services can be connected on top of this Envil protocol, and those users and participants who's using the service, they get incentive, and that incentive can be converted to Envil token to use again inside of our system. So currently, after TADA, it's been 4 months. Luckily, we've achieved quite interesting number that we can share to everybody. And with this number, how we achieved this number is like quite interesting. So we didn't actually spend tons of money as an incentive for the drivers and customers, and we rather spending our time with the drivers listening what they need, and we've been updating our application more than 50 times within 4 months. And you'll be amazed at how much money that we have spent for this number and this customer base. We've around spent very little money, about $40,000 as a marketing expenses, and all others are growing with the word of mouth. So we've introduced another service called TADA Taxi on November 15. So this actually helped us a lot to solve all those unmatched needs of customers who need a taxi service. And this actually helped us to to address the existing users who wanted to use a taxi service. And through this taxi service, actually before daily sign-up customers and users was, let's say, customer over 500 and drivers around 60 or 70, but now it get even more. So like I would say 5 to 10 times more drivers and customers are joining our service to use. So, well, we ask our question to ourselves that why people are using our service, why drivers supporting us. The main reason is that we're actually we're winning the trust of our drivers. Even now, drivers saying to us that we truly believe the concept of TADA, and we truly believe the value that TADA try to deliver here in Singapore and other countries. So that's how we've been built our service and our trust between drivers and also the customers as well. So to be honest with you all, at the beginning stage, the match ratio was like less than 20%. And this means that if you call the car, like 1 out of 5 to 6 times you get serviced. And then people may get angry about the not matching enough orders. But on the other side also, drivers are facing another problem of not enough orders, but they became very patient and supportive, and they're waiting for us to achieve certain level of service, certain level of customers. So that's how we achieved all this information and this service so far. So we have our plan to expand our service in many different countries. Cambodia will be next month. Next month. December 20 is the opening date, and January we are opening our service in Vietnam, and we plan to open our service in Malaysia also second quarter of next year. And third quarter and fourth quarter of next year, we are also opening our service in Northeast Asia, including Korea and Japan. And you may ask a question to me that how can we expand our service so rapidly and without having that much money? But I would answer back to you that there are many different ways that you can expand your service and you can achieve certain number of goals without spending tons of money and burning cash. So we will prove ourselves to deliver the value to the drivers and customers, and then you shall see all those kind of different value will be realized soon enough. So the value that we're trying to build is, can anybody answer the call?
It's actually telling you that you
okay.
1 minute.
Sorry. Alright, okay. So the ecosystem that we try to build is like trying to bring the value with the drivers and customers, and that's not the only thing. But the whole ecosystem is designed to deliver the value for participants and drivers. And yeah, that's me. I was on the news and I just wanted to share. And that's it. Thank you.
May I ask you to remain on stage because Chi is joining you on stage, and you're going to sign an MOU with him.